Hi, welcome to the Dyosa Channel. We have a super special guest today, Miss Rosan Cruz, I've met Rosan at the Lopez Museum and Library, like way back, probably 13 years ago or 10 years ago. And she was still there, I think, doing more like corporate. And then, years after, I have taken, like, I think two of her Kundalini yoga classes at Yoga Plus in Makati. And I would say like it's a really powerful practice. And it's something that I wish more people know about, more Filipinos know about. Apart from that, Miss Rosan is also known for her gong baths, which we don't have a lot of in Manila or in the Philippines. So without further ado, here is Miss Rosan Cruz. Hi, Rosan.
Hi, Josa. Hi, Ea. Thank you for inviting me to your channel. I'm so honored that I'm part of your service to your community.
Yeah. I mean, Rosanne, I'm a fan of your work. I would say that, I've known you before the pandemic, but then when the lockdown hit, it was so hard for most teachers of yoga or other healing or wellness modalities to transition to online. But I've just seen you show up over and over and offer your classes online, offer your classes in person, now in the post-pandemic world. Yeah, I just want to know how did you get here? Like, how did you start teaching all of the sessions that you teach now? And at the same time, how are you now in the post-pandemic world as a
Okay.
facilitator of these things?
I've been doing yoga since uh, when I was studying in New York, way
Mm.
back. And I just walked into a yoga studio and it was try to recall the name of the place, and it wasn't that popular yet. They were teaching hatha. So I've been practicing yoga, and I've done several styles of yoga. I must say that my one of my favorite is Ashtanga, and I in fact went to Mysore when Patabi Joyce was still alive. That was way back. I'm dating myself, 2003. So I was practicing the primary series of Ashtanga. A lot of my peers now, who I've started with, are already on their secondary and the third series. So they're different levels. I got hurt because we were doing this Kormasana. It's like a turtle pose. And the one who assisted pulled my knees closer to my chest. And I just heard something like go, pop.
Oh my God.
And then from then on, it's like, my God, my back hurts. So please,
Yeah,
if you're going to do yoga, make sure your body is warmed up.
yeah,
And in Ashtanga, you do it step by step
yeah.
before
You
you're
take poses.
introduced to the next exercise. Okay,
Yeah.
so you really have to be mindful. So I then got introduced to another type of yoga, which is mostly heated. And then, so in other words, I've been doing a lot of yoga before, and then I got introduced to Kundalini yoga.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time I tried it, I was like crying. I was like, oh my God, why am I
Really
crying?
cathartic.
Yeah, it was cathartic. First class pa lang. So I was already crying. So we were able to convince the only teacher then to do it for us. And
Mm-hmm.
she encouraged me and my friend to do the teacher training. So there are more Kundalini yoga practitioners in the country. So that's what we did. So I studied, this was way back 2013, almost, yeah,
Wow.
10 years ago. So this is going to be my 10th year.
Wow.
So at that time, I was still working. So I did the Kundalini yoga. At that time, there wasn't any teacher training program here in the Philippines, so I
Mm-hmm.
had to travel abroad. So I
Mm-hmm.
did that 2013, and then I joined the festivals. I must say, like Ashtanga, there are different levels. So I am a Kundalini Yoga level 2 teacher. So
Mm-hmm.
I've undergone 500 hours of
Hours teaching it.
teacher training.
Wow.
Yeah. And then in Kundalini Yoga, when I attended this festival in France, um, I was super jet lagged and I sick, talagang sick. My roommate said, why don't you go to the dome, the tent? and
Mm.
they're doing a gong bath. And I said, "What's a gong bath?" And
Mm.
then I just went, I went, okay. And then, there are like hundreds of people lying down on the floor with a mat. And then there was this burly guy with gongs. There were like seven of them on stage and they played the gong. 90 minutes, okay? They were playing the gong 90 minutes. I was just like lying down there. Guess what? I was
Mm.
asleep.
Wow.
And then after 1 hour, they're rousing us up. Like, when you get out of the relaxation in
Mm.
yoga, when I woke up, it's like, huh? 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 It's done?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, it
It
felt
felt
so
fast.
fast. It felt so fast. And then I felt like I wasn't there. Like, I
Yeah.
was in and out of my body. I was
Yeah.
there, I wasn't there. It's like, then I went back to the room and slept the whole time. When I
Wow.
woke up the next day, no more fever.
Ah,
I
yeah.
wasn't jet lagged. I wasn't sick. I was okay. And I said, wow, what
Wow.
happened? What's
Yeah.
that? What happened to me? And that's how I got interested in
In
Gong. Yeah.
wow.
So in Kundalini Yoga, we do integrate the Gong. I have a Gong here. This is 38 inches. And me and other teachers integrated in our practice.
Yeah.
So this I play
Yeah.
though during the
Yeah.
relaxation part. So
Wow.
I've been teaching Kundalini yoga since then. So I guess 10
Yeah.
years. And
Yeah.
it's funny because when I was doing teacher training in Kundalini yoga, I said, if I am going to be a teacher of yoga, I have to understand what I'm teaching. So I
Yeah.
learned vinyasa teacher training. So I'm a vinyasa teacher, yin yoga, hot yoga
Yeah.
teacher as well.
Yeah. Wow, ang galing. I mean, very clearly you love to study and also that you're continuing, you're really, really on this path. I would like to ask if for those who are tuning in right now that have no idea about Kundalini Yoga at all, or maybe they've tried other types of yogas, but doesn't know Kundalini Yoga, like how would you describe Kundalini Yoga and what would a person expect when they attend the Kundalini Yoga class?
Russell Brand, Russell Brand is one of these rock and roll
Practice.
stars, right? And he said that it's the fastest way to transform you, okay? Because I must say that it's not that easy because um, you do poses for certain it's time based there, so
Mm,
it's
mm.
unlike ashtanga. You do the
The
exercise
pose.
and then you do 5 poses and then move on to the next, right? Or you hold it for how many breaths, 5 breaths, and then move on, right? This one, you're swinging your arms anywhere from 1 minute to 10 minutes,
Yeah, it's a
right?
repetition then.
It's a repetition because it's very scientific based. Okay, you're swinging your arms. You have this um, heart-long meridian that runs here on this arm alone. Okay, so you're opening up your heart, the heart area, the chest area. This is where you store a lot of grief, a lot of anxiety. So if you move this, yeah, you're also releasing a lot of this emotional energies that's creating blockages. What
Yeah,
else? You're also working on the nervous system. So the nervous system here in the armpits, right? So you're
mm,
strengthening your nervous system as well. You're
yeah,
also releasing a lot of toxins that's
mm,
stored in the lymph area, so underarm, so everything is, you're doing it because there is a reason. You're not just
yeah,
moving your arms.
yeah,
You got it. And then there's also in Kundalini yoga, we're very specific when we practice this type of yoga with the eye gaze, right?
mm,
So of course, when you do hatha, they're also telling you to where your eyes go, your body follows,
mm.
right? But here in Kundalini yoga, you focus your attention here, like here in
The
the
third
point
eye.
between the eyebrows, yeah. Because if you focus your attention here, your eye it creates an optic nerve pressure, which will stimulate this gland called the pineal gland,
Mm,
which the pituitary gland, which is the master gland.
mm,
So it's activating your chemicals in the body, your
Mm,
hormones. So the
mm,
pineal, the pituitary gland is a master gland, so it will um, command the other glands in your body to secrete
yeah,
chemicals. If
yeah.
you put your eye gaze at the tip of the nose, it will stimulate the pineal gland. The
Mm,
pineal gland is said to be your connection to your soul, your higher self.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, di ba? Ang dami. I
yeah,
mean, yeah.
yeah,
And then the repetition of the arms, and it's and the degree, the angle, it's a 60-degree angle, right?
yeah,
Okay. The legs, okay, 90 degrees, 30, 45. The
yeah.
timing, okay.
Yeah, wow. I mean, apart from, I know you teach Kundalini yoga regularly within a week. Do you still have to do your own practice, apart
Yes, I
from
do
being a
what we
teacher?
call the sadhana. So it's a morning practice, and yeah, I do it before I start my day.
Yeah.
So depends, no? Like I used to do longer sadhana. Sadhana means personal practice. So when I wake up in the morning, I take a cold shower. Well, unfortunately in Manila it's not that cold, but it's cold
Yeah,
enough. I don't turn
yeah,
on the hot water.
yeah.
And then I sit down and practice. I do my
Yeah.
yoga set and my meditation.
Wow.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
do this every day.
yeah.
And I recommend everybody to sit and meditate before you start your day.
Yes, before you connect to social media, before you do your to-do list, before, your energy becomes scattered, no? To just center. How about sound bath and the gongs? How do you explain to people the effect of, of the gongs, for those who are super duper new or have never tried like a gong bath?
A gong bath. So as I mentioned before, that the first time I had this love at first sight, if you can call it.
Love at first sound.
Love at first sound. Um, it was in that festival, in this Kundalini Yoga festival in France, right? I was sick. So, um, this sound. So this one will produce sound vibrations, okay? And you get entranced into that vibration. So 90 seconds alone of listening to the gong, yeah, 90 seconds, right? It will stop your mind from thinking. It will
Yeah,
tune you out, and you're just gonna be in that relaxed mode, or what we call
yeah,
theta state. Okay, so 7 hertz, 7 hertz to 4 hertz. So it will slow down the brain, and it will tap into your unconscious, your subconscious, and clear out the garbage there. So all that
yeah,
noise, yeah, that's
yeah, yeah,
it's like if you're a theta healing practitioner, right?
yeah.
It will just get you there immediately.
Mm,
Right?
yeah. Wow. So right
I
now,
so I do this for during my when I teach Kundalini yoga, I integrate it in my deep relaxation. So there's the deep relaxation and then the meditation. So in Kundalini yoga, it's important to do the yoga poses
mhm,
and then the meditation. So I introduce the sound between
yeah,
the set and the meditation. I
yeah.
play this for my mom. She's 94 years old. In fact, when every time she sees me, she goes, Gong.
Oh,
So yeah, so she's already at a state where she's very forgetful, and her short-term memory is really bad. She
yeah,
can go on and on about things that happened when in her childhood, but
yeah,
when just mere fact of what to eat, she forgets that she has eaten already. That's how bad her short-term memory
yeah,
is.
yeah.
But with the gong, it relaxes her, and she's
Mm.
really, her attention span is longer, right?
Wow.
And she's more lucid. So
Yeah,
I, as much as possible, play the gong
yeah,
for her like once a week. And I
yeah.
also see people who are undergoing chemotherapy. So I complement the sound bath, this is a gong bath, okay? A
Mm,
sound bath can include other instruments. This one is specifically a gong bath.
yeah,
So for people who come to see me before their chemo,
Yeah.
What their experience is that they don't feel tired because the
Yeah.
sound will energize you. It will
Yeah.
balance you out. So anything that is not balanced, yeah, it is just going to bring you back to harmony. In fact, when you attend a gong bath, you will sense an area, a body part area that's heavy.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
that's where the sound is healing that part. So it can be
Yeah.
anything. So in
Wow.
fact, I had recently uh, I did a full moon gong bath,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I played it over Zoom. Over Zoom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usually, if you don't have a good sound system like a earphone or a speaker, you won't be able to. What I want
Yeah.
is to make you
Really
feel the
heavy.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can feel it. So
Yeah.
this girl said that she felt like her this over Zoom. She said that she felt like her heart parang it popped open. So
Wow.
my question was, are you heartbroken?
What did
She
she
said,
say?
yeah, she was heartbroken. So, she's
Um,
storing a lot of anxiety, grief in this
yeah.
area. Like she
Yeah.
felt like her heart was trying to release. So
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
effect. Of course, each person's experience is unique. So that was her, and I'm so happy that she gave me that feedback. So at least,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
recording it and I know.
Yeah. I want to ask, can people overdo this? Taking a gong bath? Like, would you recommend someone to do it once a week or just do it
You can
once
do it
a
as
month?
often as you want. I mean, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
my mom, it's like,
Yeah.
it really helped her a lot, right? And
Yeah.
then also
Yeah.
yeah, in some people who are experiencing chemo
Yeah.
or me, in the morning, I play the gong for my facial.
Skin? Really?
It's my facial treatment, right? I just play the gong.
Wow, that's so nice. Oh, I think I would like to
You
try
can do it with
that.
your singing bowls, right? You play the singing bowls.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Just, it emits frequencies, sound vibrational frequencies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
So
So you do
yeah.
it. Experiment.
Galing. Also, Rosan, so today is Lionsgate 8/8. Yeah. And
Tomorrow.
like
Yeah.
tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow, yeah. So, and I know, seeing from some of your posts, that you also talk about these things. So just for our viewers, like, what is the Lionsgate portal? Any advice for us? Um,
Yeah. So I love astrology. Okay. So that's one of my hobbies. And I also offer classes based on the lunation.
yeah.
Uh, like full moon in
Mhm.
Aquarius, new moon in Leo, which is coming up after next week. And tomorrow we have this Lion's Gate portal, 8/8. So this is actually where the star Sirius, okay,
Mhm.
which is right now the center of our galaxy Milky Way, and the zodiac sign Leo, which is it's alignment with, believe it or not, the pyramids of Giza is
Mm.
creating this portal, okay, opening, so which allows us to connect
Mhm.
to galactic. I'm smiling because your community might say, "Oh my God, what is she talking about?" Okay, so it's just a portal where we can download this new light codes, this new galactic codes.
Yeah.
So it's like you're being upgraded. Okay, and
Yeah.
it's also a good time to release. All
Yeah.
right, so it's very powerful. Like that's why tomorrow I'm doing a rebirthing class, which
Mhm.
is with the use of the gong.
Yeah.
And when
Yeah.
I play the gong during rebirthing class, it's really powerful. That's why it's not intended for beginners because they might get, oh my God,
Get
what's this?
overwhelmed. Yeah.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And you're holding the pose for a long time and you might not be able to. So sayang din naman. But
Yeah.
nevertheless, if you want to try it,
Yeah.
come join.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
but I already
online.
have that.
Online.
It's online. So I have that
Yeah.
disclaimer. Okay, do your best. I always say when you attend a Kundalini yoga class, just do your best. Imagine that you're doing it, and believe it or not, you're going to be sweating. Okay,
Okay.
so this is a powerful day, and you're going to be receiving a lot of light codes. But you have to be open to that. You have to be prepared. So you have to, before you can download anything, you must
Mm,
empty your cup. Okay. So
yeah,
if you have all
yeah.
these
Cool.
stored emotions, all these um energetic blockages in you, release it first.
Yeah,
Release, and then
yeah,
open yourself up.
yeah, yeah. So that's what the class or the session for
Rebirthing
tomorrow will
tomorrow.
be.
Yeah.
Wow, what time is this in Philippine time?
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock
AM or
in the
PM? AM.
PM.
PM. Okay.
Yeah. So come 7 o'clock in the evening, and then it's just 75 minutes. And again, be open. If you are planning to attend, be open to this, to whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's gonna be gong bath also.
It's using the gong. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, exciting. Okay, so Rosan, ano, tawag doon, how can we find you? Of course, all of your links we'll put on the description of this YouTube video below. But Rosan, can you let us know what are your current offerings, online or in person, apart from the one happening tomorrow for Lionsgate Portal? Are you doing like a 3-month thing, 8-session thing, one-on-one? Yes, please invite us.
Thank you so much for asking. So, I teach Kundalini Yoga every Tuesday and Thursday from 6:15 to 7:30 at night. This is my regular Kundalini Yoga class. So it's online and in person. You can come to Green Hills for in person. So in this Kundalini Yoga class, I have the yoga, the meditation, and the sound healing, the Gong bath, and it's normally focused. The 8 classes will be focused on one theme, and what's running right now is the 8 class series to clear blocks to prosperity. Okay, and then I also have on the 19 and 20, I have a scent and sound healing. So the theme for the month of August is prosperity. So scent and sound healing to attract prosperity. In this class, you get an essential oil made by Guy E. Roma. Okay, and then I'll teach you how to reprogram yourself. It's just reprogramming. Okay, so that you are attracting prosperity into your life. And then on the Sunday of that weekend, I'm at 10 o'clock. So both are start at 10. So I'm teaching a learn how to meditate. It's an introduction to meditation workshop. And then the following weekend on the 26th and 27th, I'm doing a nature yoga retreat. So this will be the second series. It's going to be in Timberland. In fact, I've conduct it's in San Mateo, Rizal. So I've done a lot of retreats, and mostly the retreats are, really strictly vegetarian food, and this one is more relaxed. The resort is actually managed by a chef, okay, Chef Ranaka, and his culinary expertise is Mediterranean food. So my God, the food is like abundance of food. You don't only have salad, okay, and the main dish. You have starters, salad, 5 main dishes, okay, and then 3 desserts. So wow, it's like we're super spoiled. And then we're going to do this nature walk through the forest. Okay, it's like forest bathing. So if you have sound bathing, you have forest bathing to really bring in the oxygen and stuff.
How many days is the retreat?
It's just a weekend, Saturday, Sunday.
Wow.
Okay, it's yeah. So, but you're doing the yoga outside. You're breathing in the oxygen. You're
Yeah.
putting all these yeah,
Wow.
this.
Thank you so much, Rosanne. I'm excited to look at your links for all of these, especially the retreat one. I hope I could join. Thank you so much for joining us today. You're so generous with your time, with your knowledge, with your
Oh,
presence.
don't forget, you can also book me one-on-one if you can't make it to any of the sessions. So I also do, by the way, I also do theta healing. I also do soul retrieval. Okay, soul retrieval, and Yes, theta healing, soul retrieval, coaching, emotional release therapy. Okay, also do that.
Wow.
And
ERP.
space cleaning. If you want to, it's not just we're not just working with our physical selves, but
Yeah.
also physical, emotional, mental selves, and also the space, your
Yeah.
home, your office. If you want to clear the energy,
Yeah.
especially if you are moving into a new place, if there's
Mhm.
some sickness or maybe even death involved in your
Yeah.
space.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, death can also be death of a relationship if you
Yeah.
recently separated. All right,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
it's important to space clear your home.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much again, Rosan. I'm very, very sure that our online community is very happy to meet you. You're so generous with your time and all of these offerings. I will invite you to, I will invite you to coffee or tea, or that I attend one of your sessions when I visit in Manila. And thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Happy Lionsgate tomorrow, and salamat, salamat, salamat.
Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you, everyone. More power to you, Ea.
Thank
Dyosa.
you.